How's everybody doing? My name's Mike and this is Mr. Clarence, and tonight what we're doing is we're going to give him a little haircut just around his eyes because as you can see, if you look at the dog's face, he actually really can't see much. His vision is very restricted by the hair, and owners who have breeds like a Wheaten Terrier need to understand that part of the dog's communication is eye contact. So what I typically see with a dog who has vision that's restricted is we start to see a lot of frantic behavior because the dog actually can't see all of its surroundings. So the dog is actually like, it hears something and it has to cock its head farther to see things, to see where the hair, to see through these little holes in the hair. So the dog struggle to see, and it causes confusion, and it just creates a lot of problems. So the best thing to do is cut the hair away from the eyes, right? So what I do is I've had them for about a week now, and I'm working on creating a relationship with them. And I've been bringing scissors out and just putting them next to his face, just like grabbing his, good boy, just grabbing it under his chin like that and putting them next to his face. And then we just started, good boy, and I actually touched the scissors to him. Good boy, good job, good boy. So I'm just practicing with him all week long. I've been practicing, good job, buddy. So I've been practicing with him being calm around the scissors because I don't want to poke his eyes. Typically I'm not the one who grooms the dogs. I don't do that. I just really train the dogs. So, but in special cases, special scenarios like this guy, I always have to trim the hair out of their eyes because it's actually going to help them to be able to see. It's going to help the communication. So it's going to make everything more clear for the dog and hopefully make the dog a little less frantic. So you saw, that's what we do. We practice all week. I was just touching the scissors to him. I can also take the scissors and use it like a massage on him. So I just like put the scissors on him. We can even put it on his like chest. Hey, you don't want the dog doing that. Hey, you don't want the dog pawing at you like that. So I can, and I just gave him a little poke with my hands just like that to let him know I don't want his paws on me. So you can take the scissors and actually rub them on the dog, and it gives the dog a little massage so they see the association becomes a good thing with the scissors. So that's why I practiced with him all week, grabbing under his chin and acting like I was going to cut his hair so I could actually make it easier when I cut his hair and a little safer. Sit! So I've also taught him to sit so he knows how to do that as well. Good boy, good job, buddy. And I'm just going to get the hair in a way that I can make it, good boy, good job, good boy. He's got a lot of hair, there we go, good job, buddy. Good boy, good boy. This is going to be a big deal for this dog here. Good job, buddy. And you don't want to talk to the dog too much when you do this. You just want to let the dog feel you're very calm. And we're trying to help the dog here, so we want our energy to kind of speak for itself. And we don't have to do a whole ton at one time. I can just kind of trim it up for him and then do a little bit more a little bit later. Good job, buddy. It's going to be a big deal for this dog to get all this hair out of his eyesight. Sit, boy, no. So I just gave him a little correction because he just tried to bite the scissors. Sit. Oh, wait, sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good. So when I clip the scissors, when it makes that noise, I tell him good, good. So he starts to associate, good boy. That sound means you're doing good. Good job, buddy. if you notice, again, I'm not a groomer, but common sense, when I take the scissors near his eyes, I don't face it towards his eyes in case he moves around. I face the scissors like towards me. So we want to be prepared as we can be. Good job, buddy. Good job. No. So you see that movement he did, we discourage that. It's just an instinct, you know, they have, and it's not natural for them to have a, you know, pair of scissors going by and moving around, making foreign sounds. And, you know, keep in mind, you guys don't get to see how the dog was in the owner's home. This is a dog that could not stand still. Let's just say they were relieved. You could tell they were relieved to give the dog to me. Hey, see that? Came after my hand again, or after the scissors. Sit. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Hey. So anytime the dog moves his mouth towards me in a manner that he's going to come after me, I give him a small correction. Hey. Give him a small correction to discourage what he's doing. So that's better, you know, it's looking pretty good. What I'm going to do is maybe just trim. Actually, let me see, buddy. Yeah, it's much better. He can actually he can actually see something. So I'm going to let him do that much because again, you know, he's a year old, so he's done this before, and then afterwards I can give him a massage. Hey, I can give him a massage. Even if they're licking you, the next thing they're going to do is possibly put their teeth on you. That's what comes next after the licking is biting. So you can give them a little massage with the scissors, and hey. So if he can't relax, if they get too excited, you have to help them relax by giving them a correction. Hey. So you got to teach them how to relax. They don't know. He's very frantic. Again, you know, he's only been here for a week. So then we got to teach him how to relax. And all the fur around too is getting him a little hyped up. So you know, what we want to do with the dog that has that much hair around their eyes, and I can see much better. I can see his eyes. He's not struggling to make eye contact with me. When they're looking to make eye contact, we want them to. We don't want it to be hard for them to do that. So, you know, as humans, we kind of created these dogs and made them all hairy like this, so we also have to be the ones to enable them to be able to see. Most owners just simply don't know that. You know, if you have a dog trainer, they should absolutely be telling you that, you know, your dog's vision is of the utmost importance. So you want to keep it better so that they can. You want to keep their hair short around their eyes so he can actually see things. It's going to be easier for me to communicate with them. So if you have a dog with long hair, make sure you trim them up, desensitize them to the scissors. You know, practice with them. See how he's putting his chin in my hand? You want to practice that. Good boy. And this takes time. Again, you got to put your hand under there and discourage them from biting. Hey, discourage them from doing any bad behavior by tugging, and I just leave my hand underneath there and just use the scissors around his face. Good. You can even like comb him with the scissors, you know, make that scissor noise around him. Good job, buddy. And you can use place. I don't know if I mentioned that. I have them on place to kind of keep them in one spot rather than just having them on the ground. I waited a week, taught him place, desensitized him to the scissors. I set myself up for success and the dog up for success. You want to make it as easy as possible on yourself.